Well, I'll just make another quick one. That other one was a bit too long for my taste. I was talking about philosophy, among other things, and its importance. And the fundamental question I discovered, I had no idea of this, because of course it's not taught in school. School isn't designed to teach people how to think. It's designed to teach people what to think. It's a very important difference. Very important indeed. That's why the Catholics, rather than focusing on their weekly sermons and not really sermons, or mass and so on and so forth, and those little round wafers they put in people's mouths, that's why they focus more of their funds on the universities, on the school and university system. It's very subtle the way that it's done. It's done through charities also, and connections with big business and tax breaks. The wickedness of the system under which we live is beyond description. It makes you tremble when you begin to see what it is. But the philosophy, I didn't know anything about it, but the important question always, I discovered, was how do you know what you know? That's what you have to ask, always. And if you ask that question diligently and find the answers to that honestly and diligently, you will end up at the Holy Bible. It's just an inevitable consequence. That's where you'll be. I suppose you might be one of those people that reads it backwards, and that would be a disastrous result, but the fact of the matter is that that's where you'll be. And I strongly suggest reading it forwards. I think all this backward walking and duplicity is something that we've just had enough of in our modern world. So that's the question. It's called epistemology. What's the basis for your belief? And, people are reluctant to follow it because they sense that they're not going to get off scot-free with that process. That's the problem. They don't want to read the Bible, but there's no alternative to it because of the futility and circularity of secular ethics, if you like. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It don't work. The Pharisees knew this, and when Jesus shoots them the line about Psalm 110, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. And Jesus says, well, if David is, if Jesus Christ is the son of David, as the Pharisees claimed, then why does David call him Lord? You don't call your son Lord. It would be quite improper. And the Pharisees couldn't answer him, and in one of the Gospels it says they durst not ask any more questions. So that's something to bear in mind. They durst not. I guess they weren't very bold. They understood that they were wrong. This is the fact of the matter. But they preferred their mammon to the truth. Not a good choice. God bless now.